So let's get cracking. I'd like to introduce myself at the start. It's pretty simple. So for those of you who haven't joined in yet, my name is JC. I am a personal trainer and a Pilates instructor. I've teamed up with YuLife to deliver 10-minute daily YuBreaks Monday to Friday to help you guys build in small changes and small habits into your lifestyle that will yield big results. And so over the past coming weeks, we have been working on things like core strength, as well as decreasing the tension or increasing the mobility in certain areas such as shoulders, hips, and knees. Tomorrow, it is Friday. Tomorrow we're going to be working on feet, and we're also going to be working through the ankles and legs, trying to decrease a lot of the tension that a lot of people will unfortunately be suffering with due to the fact that they're maybe not getting out or being as active as they possibly would like to be. But today we're going to work on the shoulders, the neck, and we're also going to work on a little bit of upper back as always. So there are a few things that I would like for you guys to take into account beforehand. Now, it's all true and well to try and build in some mobility and do a little bit of stretching here and there to release the tension that you're currently feeling. But unfortunately, if you're then going to go back to the kind of things that you're doing before, and so if you're not going to make some lifestyle changes or at least some environmental changes, unfortunately those types of injuries or those types of tension are naturally just going to come back. So there are two things that I would love for you guys to do beforehand. The first thing is alter the height of your laptop. So again, we want it a little bit higher up, so a little bit more in line with your eyes as opposed to having to hunch over to do that. So again, stack some books, use whatever you have, an Amazon box, anything, just try and bring the height up a little bit. That's also going to allow you to maintain a better posture. You can stay more upright, you can be more upright and work a little bit more efficiently. And the second thing that I would love to see is I'd love for you guys to vary up the chair that you sit on as well. So I have one of the dining room chairs now instead of the desk chair, if you like. And again, that variety is just great. It makes you sit in a different position. It doesn't allow you to get too comfortable in the sense that then you're starting to slouch into things or at least create bad habits. So two things: change the eye level, please, of the laptop or what it is you're working from, the computer or whatever it is, as well as vary up the chair. Now we're going to go into some shoulders and some neck. So we've done a variety of these over the past couple of weeks, and they're always good. So the first one is pretty simple. You're going to grab underneath the chair. I have my left hand side, so I'm grabbing down, I'm holding onto the chair, and then I'm just taking my body away. I'm just tilting my head, and that's getting a nice stretch into the top of the shoulders here. I can then rotate my head a little bit if I want to increase that stretch, and I'm just taking nice deep breaths. For those of you that may be really tight, you might just want to find a normal breathing rhythm here. So just take some nice deep breaths. Again, my left hand is holding onto the bottom of the chair, and I'm just leaning away and then tilting my head away, increasing that stretch through the top here. Let's go with the other side. So my right hand grabs underneath my chair. I'm leaning away, and then I'm tilting my head, taking deep breaths in that end range. So we're working through those nice tense spots in the upper shoulder, maybe into the neck. Taking in one more deep breath for me. Beautiful. Let's get some movement going now into the shoulders. So we want to work through these as much as possible. Again, if we're always hunched over, we want to be opening up. We want to be getting as much of the movements that the shoulders should be used to, and we want to be getting that back into our lifestyle. The next thing you're going to do, you're going to bring both hands onto your desk. So nice and simple. Just going to alter my position here so you guys can see. I'm going to take my elbows onto my desk. I'm going to push my elbows into the desk, and as I do so, I'm going to overextend through my mid-spine. So I'm pushing down into the desk. I'm sitting upright, but my head is traveling up. So I'm not tilting my head back. The crown of my head is reaching up. I'm pushing my elbows in, which is just causing a little bit of a decrease of pressure in my shoulders, but I am lengthening. So I am pushing through that mid-spine, trying to round my back, arch my back, sorry, not round it, and counteract the rounding that we've been doing all morning, or that we've unfortunately been sat through for the week. So again, my head is reaching up, my elbows are pushing down, and I am just extending through my mid-spine, trying to get that nice lengthened position. Take a deep breath for 3, 2, and then slowly bring that back in. Try not to cave in. We don't want to cave in. We want to stay nice and upright. So the next thing I'm going to ask you guys to do is I'm going to ask you to take your right hand. Just change up the angle here a little bit so you guys can see. There we go. I'm going to take my right hand, and then all I'm going to ask you to do is just try rotating the hand inwards. Try and get the the back of your hand down to the desk. Get a little bit of a decrease in the forearm there, and then all I'm going to ask you guys to do is tilt away. So my right hand, I've just turned it inwards, and I'm trying to get the back of my hand down. That's causing a little bit of a stretch release in the forearm here, and then again I'm just tilting my head away, and that really gets into that upper shoulder, upper back area. And we just take 5 or 6 deep breaths in this position, decreasing the tension in the forearms. Again, we've been typing all week, we've been working hard, and we also want to decrease some of that tension in that upper neck. And the further you lean away, or the more you tilt your head, the more you should get it in this region. And we just want to come into that for 3, 2, beautiful job. Take your left hand, please. Turn it inwards, so the back is down. Again, I'm getting a nice stretch in my forearm. I'm turning away and I'm leaning away, guys. Tilting my head away, pushing the back, that's it, of my wrist, of my palm down to the desk, leaning away, getting that nice stretch through that upper trap, through that upper neck, that shoulder. Take 2 deep breaths for me, please. Beautiful job. Let's end with some easy breathing. And one thing I want you to try and do with this breathing is I want you to get a little bit of movement into it, but the idea is try and connect the outward breath with a bit of a release in the shoulders. So it's an over-exaggeration, but when we tend to carry a lot of tension, our shoulders tend to rise. That kind of phrase, carry the weight of the world on your shoulder, is real because everyone feels the tension, or their tension, the stress that they're going through in their upper body, and you start to find that their shoulders raise up towards their ears. That's an over-exaggeration, but again, you do see that a lot of people tend to raise up. What we are going to do here, I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath in. As you breathe in, you're going to raise your shoulders, and then you're going to drop your shoulders down below or further past the point in which is natural to you. And then each time you take a deep breath in, you'll do the same, but each time you breathe out, you should feel that you're able to drop the shoulders a little bit more. So let's go through that. Take 1 deep breath in, raise your shoulders. Then as you breathe out, pull the shoulders down and back as much as you can, and you should get a real nice release in that shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Again, edging just a little bit more. That's all we want. We're going to take 5 more deep breaths. In, out, pull those shoulders down. Keep them down. Keep pulling them down. Keep pulling them down. Breathe in. Good. Breathe out. Pull those shoulders down, guys. Pull them down. Pull them down. It really starts to release that tension in the shoulders. 2 more deep breaths. Breathe in. Keep pulling your shoulders down. They're down below your natural point. That's where we want. Last one. Keep pulling those shoulders down. Now again, keep those shoulders down. So keep pulling those shoulders down. Don't let them go yet. I want your attention for 1 more minute, but I want you to pull those shoulders down. And what you'll find is when you do stop, when you do release the pulling, you'll notice that they rise up, and hopefully they don't rise as much as they were before, but you'll soon start to find the amount of tension that we carry in our shoulders, and we want to avoid that. That can lead to tension in the neck, which can lead to migraines and obviously postural problems. So we want to keep our shoulders down. Keep them down for me, guys. That is the end of today's YuLife. Thank you so much for joining, guys. We're going to be back tomorrow. We're going to be focusing on feet, legs, and trying to get some circulation into those areas of the body, because I know they are suffering for a lot of you, as well as some mobility into the feet. But again, I'm going to be here at 12, as always. If you do have any questions, please reach out. hello@yulife.com. But until then, guys, have a great day. Try and keep those shoulders down. Decompress the shoulders, keeping that stress at bay. Live life as happily as you can, please, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy some sunshine if you get the opportunity. And I will see you tomorrow at 12. Have a great day. Bye-bye.